Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode 29, almost to episode 30. Today, there's a lot of losses we got to talk about. Manchester United lost in the Europa League quarterfinals against Sevilla yet again. Moving on, Sevilla to the semifinals of the Europa League. Barcelona also a monumental loss against Bayern Munich. We were going to go ahead and go over exactly what happened and what's next for Barcelona. Olympique Lyon, we're going to have somebody come on, an Olympique Lyon fan, and tell us exactly who and what we should follow on a team as they try to beat Bayern in the next phase of the Champions League. We also have, everybody else, vale verga. We also have Hard Knocks. We're going to talk about it a little bit, and your Rams, my former team, how that went down. San Diego Loyal, also valió madre, against Phoenix Rising 2-0 in 116-degree heat. NBA, the Portland Trailblazers made it back into the playoffs with Dame Lillard playing out of his mind. We're going to go ahead and give the updates of the scores right now. Really won't matter if it's live or not, because at that point, everybody's going to know who actually won. The Clippers are losing to the Mavs right now. But, all right, so let's talk some losses, boy. Let's start with
elephant in the room.
Let's start. Which one, you or me? Yeah, let's start with
Barcelona.
Let's start with the lower league, then warm up into Barcelona.
Okay.
So the lower tier, us, Chelsea, we lost in the Champions League quarterfinal.
Oh, you're talking Europa League.
But absolutely. So Europa League, let's start. You guys lost again to Sevilla in a playoff scenario.
Yeah, semifinals. Man, you didn't play bad. It was horrible defending. First goal was all Williams' fault. I kept telling my friend that's also a Man United supporter, Williams does not convince me. He's 19 years old. He shouldn't be starting in a game like this for Manchester United. He completely fucked up on the first goal. He left his mark. He looked at him behind, kept running towards the center, completely left him on mark. Cross came to him. He finished it. Nothing with the head. It wasn't the head's fault. Although the head did start, which was kind of like a low shot to Romero.
Yeah, because he's been doing
the Europa League game. So, I don't blame Ole for starting the hack. He's your best goalkeeper. You got to go with the best players you have.
Yeah. But
it's kind of a cheap shot, to Romero. I'm pretty sure that he probably saw his last game with United. I'm pretty sure he's going to get sold.
Yeah, and for like
really cheap too.
Really cheap, because he's not really an expensive, goalkeeper. Anybody that, of category should really care for.
Interesting with this game though, the second goal, it's another low cross. Lindelof blew his mark. He left the young wide open.
Lindelof blew his mark, and then Wan-Bissaka was just literally walking and watching right behind.
It's like you could have given him a little bag of popcorn, and it would have.
Yeah, no.
He was just watching.
The only thing up to that point in the second half that they had was even what did was just get the ball from out of his own net. Because other than that, he didn't have any work.
Manchester United, really simple game for the head. It's just horrible defending.
But Manchester United, it's not even horrible defending. They needed to finish, and they didn't. They had so many chances.
Rashford was off.
Martial was off. I was watching the game again. Yeah. There was a shot in the first half where he had it right in the small box, and he just laced it right at the goalkeeper. You're taught not to do that. You're taught to, if you're there, you have all this space, and the goalkeeper right in front of you, right at him. That's one. Two was another one that I think in the second half, where he could have taken the goalkeeper off his mark, off his line, and then chipped it. But it was a good stop by the goalkeeper with his legs.
Yeah.
But again, Martial, player of his category, needs to be making those. But yes, Rashford also.
Where do you categorize Martial, though? Because
what do you mean?
What category do you put him at as a striker?
He's like a slightly not as good at Aubameyang.
You put him on Aubameyang's level?
A little lower.
A little lower, okay.
A little lower. I don't know. Really,
I'm just asking because he's a young player. He's gonna be learning. I trust Martial. I completely trust him. I think
you guys have been playing him as a winger this whole time up until Ole. So I guess that kind of changed his. You brought him in as a striker.
Yeah, you brought him in as a striker. You brought him in as a 9. For a while, I thought Rashford was gonna be a striker, Martial a winger, but it turns out
the other way around.
It's the other way around. Works out better. Interesting. Bruno Fernandes did get on Lindelof's face after that goal, and good. You want that from your leader.
Yeah.
If you buy a player, if you get a leader, you want that. You want a player that's gonna talk shit when the player makes a mistake. And I don't know why Lindelof got pissed and yelled back.
I mean, it happens. You have temper flare in the middle of the game.
But I
and-
mean, dude, like, you fucked up. Just, admit your mistake. Keep working hard. Try to tie the game. To me, Lindelof's probably on his way out from Manchester United as well.
yeah, I mean,
Which brings in the question: who should Manchester United sign?
well, you guys are gonna get Smalling back.
Newcastle might sign Smalling for maybe around 30 million.
I'd take Smalling at Chelsea just to, just to bolster up the bench.
I mean, Smalling made Team of the Year in this Serie A, so
yeah, I mean, it was a good year for him, but I don't think that would really change for the better
I
for
want
you
them to
guys.
go for Koulibaly.
Koulibaly would be good from Napoli.
Yeah. But yeah, Manchester United, we're cursed against Sevilla. I had a few arguments back and forth with some Barcelona fans, which I don't know why they were talking shit, but
Yeah, no, they don't get to talk smack about a tournament that's
anyone.
beneath them. But I mean, look, 20 shots by Manchester United. You guys had the offense. You guys
Yeah.
just weren't solid with your finishing. With 9 shots from Sevilla, but 3 on target total, and then 2 of those 3 went in. That's efficiency. Over here, that's something you guys need to work on. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just happy because everybody, all Manchester United, when they kept losing the FA Cups and they lost, they made top 3. Good job. But no silverware. Granted, Chelsea doesn't have any
it's fine.
silverware either.
It's fine.
But if we were to compare 2 teams at the beginning of the season with Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, and
We're
that
not here to
core-
talk about Chelsea, though.
No,
so-
we're not. We're just here to talk about Manchester United's loss.
Yeah, it's fine. That happens. It's a loss. You learn from it. You move on.
But you guys were resting players, and
Well,
you guys were all in on Europa League.
It's a
and-
loss. You take the L. You
Sevilla's
move on. You
Sevilla's
move on
our
from it. It's
kryptonite.
fine.
Always Sevilla.
It happens. We
Oh,
made mistakes.
man.
We got beat. We move on from season.
Are you going to
Look forward
boycott
next-
because they lost again?
No, I'm not going to boycott. They're finally starting to. The future looks better for Manchester United, at least for once since the Ferguson era.
Our teams didn't do anything this season.
Woohoo!
Awesome. Yeah, so that's that side of the Europa League. Today, actually, Europa League, Inter Milan destroyed Shakhtar Donetsk 5-0. That was a game that was just completely lopsided to go into the final. So, Sevilla, again, had a tougher opponent, I think, with Manchester United than Inter and Shakhtar Donetsk, who beat Basel 4-1. So, I mean,
Who do you think's gonna win on Friday? Sevilla,
I'd say I like Inter.
I think
Inter is a
Inter's
solid
the clear
squad.
they're the clear favorites.
Yeah.
They have a really good team, man.
Yeah, no, they have Lautaro, Lukaku, Eriksen.
Which Lautaro is bound to go somewhere big.
Yeah, Alexis from you guys, Ashley Young from you guys. Hey, look, Manchester United B with Lukaku,
Jamie,
Ashley
you see what
Young.
Lukaku said about Man U?
What did he say?
So they asked him, what was your opinion on Manchester United? And he actually gave some really nice words. He said, the team is relying on Rashford and Martial and Greenwood. They're all playing great. The future of Manchester United looks bright. Ola is doing a great job. They had a great season, finishing 3rd. So I know they're in good hands.
But they're no Romelu Lukaku, and he walks away. That's what I wanted him.
The thing is, I think he's grateful that even though his time with Man U was short, and he wanted his way out, they didn't overprice him or anything like that.
Yeah.
To the point where no one was gonna buy him, and he's obviously in a league where he's in a really racist league, but he seems happy.
Yeah, he seems happy. He seems to be, doing really well this entire season. He's been on fire this season with Inter and really changed that team. Alongside Conte and everybody else, Eriksen joined in the winter transfer market, so halfway
Great
through the
signing,
season.
yep.
But again, even now, just going over to Sevilla, so they have somebody with experience that's played against Inter Milan, Suso, who used to be a Rossoneri and played for AC Milan, who scored against Manchester United. He's really good. They had, again, Luke De Jong is also solid.
Ever Banega,
Ever Banega, who
been everywhere pretty much.
used to play in Inter Milan. So it's a really interesting matchup. I think Sevilla is going to have the tough It's going to be in a tough position as an underdog. I say
Sevilla knows how to win this tournament, though. They've won it 3 times already.
yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Like it's very different from like a league, and especially this tournament too, just because it's so different because of that break. You get crazy results, as we'll talk about in the Champions League, and unexpected results too. But what do you think? What's the scoreline for that one?
I think it's gonna be Inter like a 3-1.
3-1 Inter.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a 2-1. 2-1 extra time. Lukaku brings it home at the end.
Nice.
And Inter goes on. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about in that Inter Shakhtar Donetsk game. It was just absolute domination. It was 1-0 for the first half, and then 4 goals in the second half. It was just a terrible game.
Let's move on to
Speaking
the bigger
of
tournament,
terrible palizas, absolute destruction. Because we'll say the absolute
let's start
destruction.
out with Wednesday.
Let's start off with Wednesday.
PSG Atalanta. Atalanta was up 1-0. Everyone was in shock. It was 80 something minute. Mbappe came in like in the 60 something minute.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about
like-
the beginning, because Neymar was doing nothing. Neymar was missing left, right.
Okay,
up,
here's
down.
the thing with Neymar though. He was missing so much, like finishing wise. But this was the game that showed that Neymar is the leader at PSG. He kept motivating players. He kept pushing everyone, driving everyone. Yes, he lost like balls, dribbling. He was ball hugging a little bit. That's who Neymar is, though. We're used to seeing that Neymar. But this guy was in the driver's seat, like you said, like the driver's seat the whole way through, man. Didn't give up. And in 4 or 5 minutes at the end, they ended up winning.
Yeah, I mean, it was heartbreaking for
He
Atalanta.
gave the pass to Mbappe, the through ball at the end, and then Mbappe passed it to, what's the Chapo?
Choupo-Moting.
Yeah, and he scored the winning goal. What a hero for PSG. But Neymar completely led the team to that victory, man.
So the Champions League is actually one round behind the Europa League, because Europa League is moving into the final, the championship game. We were still in quarterfinals, moving into semifinals. So that was the first quarterfinal. PSG moves forward with Atalanta. I mean, again, Neymar. I think if he really wants to be considered exactly what everybody thought he was going to be, like a next Messi, next Ronaldo. I personally think he can't be missing those. You don't see Messi or Ronaldo missing those. At least when they were his age or around that same prime.
You see them missing all the time.
But nah, man, it's not that bad.
He had some bad misses, but
It was
it's
pretty
part of the
bad.
game.
It's part of the game, definitely part of the game. But like I said, I think they got a good thing going over at PSG. It's the first time since 1990. No,
1995.
1995 that
After
they
spending roughly 1 point something billion.
Hey, so it shows you that money can buy you semifinals. So there you go. So
big upset though on Thursday.
And it was
RB Leipzig, the Red Bulls.
We didn't expect this. Red Bulls, Leipzig, not destroying. They won over Atletico Madrid. It was
Which, by the way, this is the first team ever to like knock out Cholo Simeone's Atletico Madrid from Champions League without having Cristiano Ronaldo in their roster. I mean, every playoff Champions League that Atletico has gotten eliminated, it's been Cristiano Ronaldo that takes them out.
Yeah.
This is the chance. Atletico is like, you know what? Finally not playing Ronaldo in a quarter or semifinal or a final right now. We're playing Leipzig. We're going to get to the semifinals. Nope. No, you're not. Joke's on you.
And in the first time, and we'll not move on, but we'll talk about Messi in a bit, but it is the first time since 2004 that there hasn't been a Champions League semifinals that don't include either Messi or Ronaldo.
Yes.
Which is
insane.
Insane,
dude.
man, because like they're
That's how it shows you how much they've like dominated.
especially with
the world,
Ronaldo
dude.
moving to a completely different team.
Dude, it's just insane, dude. They've been dominating so long that it feels, to me, it feels a little refreshing that they're not in the semifinals.
It
To
does.
some people, it's a little like, oh man, they're not there. Why am I gonna watch for? I think it's great. We're moving on from them.
Yeah, definitely.
We're starting to move on from them. It's no longer the Messi Ronaldo show. Other teams are in for sure, and I'm gonna save this for after, because I want to get through all the games first. But I don't think Madrid and Barca are gonna be as dominant as they were in the past.
Oh, I mean, that's a very much a possibility. We've said that a couple times. Even this Barcelona, that's not as dominant as Barcelona's in the past at all. They're still there 1-2, so they're still one of the top teams in the world, not just in Spain, but just overall in the world. They're always up there and a top team. So it's difficult to imagine that them falling out of grace from that podium. But look, they're doing a great job of shooting themselves in the foot. They're doing a fantastic job of doing that. But again, moving on to another quite shocker. I think we'll just go to this.
Shocker, because we're not used to a big score like this.
Yeah.
But was it a shocker that Bayern destroyed Barcelona? No.
And I was saying Barcelona will win just because I like the look of Barcelona in semifinals.
I don't.
I like it. I like big teams in there. I'm not gonna lie. I like the singles on the album, the popular poppy song on an album. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. So here's the thing. Bayern Munich right now is a scoring machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not just since we came back from COVID. Even before that, they've been destroying everyone.
Well, before this game, Vidal, who used to play for Bayern Munich, came out with some very interesting comments saying,
dude.
Barcelona isn't a Bundesliga team. They certainly were not. Definitely showed that that day, because usually Bundesliga's games sometimes are closer when you play Bayern, but 8-2. So we've seen aggregate 7-1.
Yeah.
And again, something that I tweeted out is I'm very happy that it took one game to score more goals than Bayern scored on Chelsea in 2.
Dude, so honestly, this is how bad Barcelona looked. They're a team that's known to be able to play from the back, getting out of pressure, no problem. That's what they pride themselves in, and they're really good at that.
Yeah.
In the pass, in their DNA. Even passing to the goalkeeper, the triangles, the tiki-taka, getting out of problems. It didn't work for them this time.
No.
Bayern Munich had them well read. I mentioned this. Alphonso Davies, probably the best left back in the world right now.
You mean Mr.
Exactly, Mr. He had Messi and everyone in his pocket. And on a goal he assisted, he crapped on Semedo. Yes, enough. He crapped on Semedo. Dude, come on, okay. Crapped on Semedo.
Yeah.
Dude, just the whole Bayern squad looked fantastic.
I think Semedo's career was ended that day. Like, I like the guy just because he's a Dragon Ball Z fan. He's a good card on FIFA.
You know who he reminded me of?
Boateng?
Like, just how he crapped on him? No. His career ended just like when Bell crapped on Bartra, running around him.
Marc Bartra, yeah.
And that's how it felt. All right, your career's done because of this.
Yeah, Marc Bartra went on to Bayern. Not Bayern. To Dortmund, and then got something thrown into his eye. But no, Alphonso Davies, he's a great guy.
Dude, this is such a beast, dude. 19 years old, left back, Canadian, came from the MLS.
But again, where do we go from here? Where does Manchester United, goodness gracious, Barcelona go from here? Put on your Spanish listening devices, I guess. And we're gonna have Gerard Piqué as he offers himself to leave Barcelona after losing.
Let's hear this. I'm excited.
Ya no es ni la primera, ni la segunda, ni la tercera vez. Es muy duro y espero que sirva de algo. Y nada, a reflexionar todos. Creo que el club necesita cambios y no hablo ni del entrenador ni de los jugadores. No quiero.
So right there, he's talking about a little bit of we fucked up. It's really bad. It's bad luck. They need some changes. Not necessarily talking about players, not necessarily talking about coaches. I think he's referring just to the overall culture of Barcelona right now, because they are not in a bad spot. Let's finish with Mr. Shakira has to say.
Señalar a nadie. Creo que estructuralmente el equipo necesita el club necesita cambios de todo tipo, porque bueno, ya no es como te digo antes, ¿no? Ni la primera, ni la segunda, ni la tercera vez. Creo que nadie es imprescindible, que yo el primero me ofrezco en que si hay que venir sangre nueva pues, y cambiar esta dinámica, pues soy el primero en irme.
Wow, what a patriot.
Yeah, so I mean, he's pretty much offering himself. He's like, you know what? If that is what it needs, we need new blood in here, new everything.
He's saying
sign me
if
up.
I suck, tell me so I can leave, pretty much. So, I mean,
I don't think we needed to
Big
tell
word-
him because
big
I'm pretty
words
sure
from
he's been
Piqué.
sucking for a while.
this is kind of him knowing that he's on his way out, and he's like making it seem like, okay, you know what? If I have to be out, I offer myself. Like, they're gonna get you out regardless, dude. You're the reason why they lost. Part of the big reason why they lost 8-2.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, would that have changed anything? I mean, looking here, you have Suarez, who's 33, Piqué, 33, Arturo Vidal, 33, Messi, 33, Rakitic, Busquets, 32, Jordi Alba. I didn't see
Yeah,
that. He's
yeah.
31. He's up there. Even Antoine Griezmann, the young buck,
29.
is 29.
Busquets, Sergio Roberto, 28.
Yeah, I mean, oh shit, he's 92. Oh shit, I'm almost 28. Anyway,
So who? Okay, let's look at the young
again,
players.
Nelson Semedo, who got destroyed, their young players
26.
are 26, so
Umtiti,
that's not
26.
young at all.
Langley, 25.
Langley,
Arthur, who's no longer with them.
Usman.
Dembele,
Dembele.
23. He's that, which is
Again,
the
I
young
still think
guy.
he's like 19, 20, but no, he's 23.
The young 23. He's
All
probably
right.
the most reliable player
Yeah.
for future they have.
And from here on out, I cannot tell you who these people are. That's their base.
Well, I mean, they have Ansu
Ansu
Fati,
Fati.
but still
All right.
17. So Barcelona are in a big hole, man. Whether you Barca fans want to admit it or not, there's dark ages coming for you guys, and it sucks. And I'm smiling because, man, as a Man U fan, Ferguson left. We went through those dark ages, and we're probably still are
Yeah,
in
you're
them.
still there. Yeah.
And we're to the point where we're finally kind of seeing a little light at the end of that tunnel.
Yeah.
But it's still far away.
Yeah, here's the
But
thing.
Barcelona are barely heading into that tunnel, man. That's the thing.
And they might look into the tunnel and be scared a little bit and run away in fear and run back and scream and just throw money everywhere, and they can fix it. If there's any team that can fix it, it's Barcelona, Real Madrid. It's those big clubs that just throw money. It has a name, has a reputation.
Yeah.
You know, everybody wants to play for Madrid or Barcelona. But you know, I don't know.
I think it's bigger than that though, because I think Messi wants out.
Més que un club.
Messi wants out. He said it. It's reports everywhere. It's not
Yeah.
even fake news now. He wants out. Man City are leading the race so far and trying to get Messi. He's 33 years old. He's not gonna go for a record signing. There's no way. Based on the age, Ronaldo didn't go for a record signing to Juventus. Messi's not gonna go for a record signing either.
Does Messi go for more or less than Ronaldo did when he went to Juve? 100 million.
How much did Juve buy for?
100 million, no?
No, it was less, dude. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 60 something.
Neta?
Yeah, it wasn't that much. 31. There you go.
No.
Oh no, that's his salary.
That's his salary, bro.
Oh, dang,
okay,
he makes
okay,
that.
fool. Okay.
How much did Juventus buy
Okay.
Ronaldo for? 100 million deal. Okay. Okay, there you go.
it wasn't 100 million.
Which is still not a record signing though.
I know, that's not what I asked. I said,
I think Messi goes for less.
You think Messi goes for less?
I think Barca's gonna ask for more, but I don't think he's
So this was 2 years ago. Ronaldo is 35.
5 right now. He was 33.
He was 33.
so it's
So
right
you don't
over-
think Messi is gonna get 100 million for
No, I don't think he should.
being younger?
So this is a player. You're not buying a leader. That's the thing.
You're buying talent. You're buying jersey sales. You're buying
Yeah, that's
everything.
essentially it.
You're buying. I mean, and again, that's part of the reason why he was 100 million for Ronaldo. Ronaldo
But
shouldn't
no,
have
but
been
with
100 million.
Ronaldo, he changes the whole morale in your club. He
God
changes the
damn it.
mentality.
Sure, but he can change the mentality all he wants. What is that going to get you? 9th Scudetto in a row? Jeez, what did it do for Champions League? Nothing.
Okay, what is Messi's not gonna do anything either.
What are you
Messi
basing
is
that
not
on?
capable of carrying a team right now.
He doesn't need to carry a team if you put him in a team that doesn't need carrying. If you put him in a team
Messi
that
has
needs,
shown time after time that he cannot play with other. He needs to play with who he wants to play. That's it.
So
that's
what?
the problem with
Again,
Argentina.
Again.
If Messi doesn't like someone, he won't
Okay.
get playing time.
Well, why would Messi not be able to choose exactly who and where he wants to play, goes to play with them, and he's going to be happy?
Okay, let him go to City. He might go to City, most likely, right?
Maybe.
I don't think it's gonna work out.
With Pep.
I don't think it's gonna work out.
Okay, what do you consider working out at that point for him, for Messi?
Retirement?
What?
I don't think he's gonna.
What does
have-
that even
I don't
mean,
think he's gonna-
retirement?
I don't think he's gonna be as successful at another club as he is at Barcelona.
Yeah, but what does retirement even mean?
Like if he's gonna go play somewhere else, might as well just retire because he's not gonna do shit.
Are you infirm? Are you sick?
I don't think Messi's gonna be as good as in Man City as he is at Barcelona next year.
This is exactly what everybody said about Ronaldo. Oh, but Ronaldo
No,
changes the thing.
Nobody
Ronaldo
said
changes-
that.
Yes, Ronaldo.
No, they
was-
said no.
it was-
Madrid fans said no. Madrid, we're good. Ronaldo's not a. We're good. We're good without Ronaldo. What happened to Madrid? Shit.
They won the first Liga in what? How many years?
Their second after no. That was the second year after Ronaldo left. The first year they were complete garbage.
Okay, but look at them now. They're much better than they were with Ronaldo in La Liga settings.
Oh my god.
In La Liga
They
settings.
won La Liga because Barca choked it. First of all.
You,
But dude,
Debatable.
okay, can this Madrid win back to back Champions League?
I mean,
It's not gonna happen again for them.
post COVID, no.
It's not gonna happen again for
Post
them.
COVID, no. They could have won it this year had COVID not happened.
They were not gonna win it this year, dude. They were not gonna win it this year, dude.
I mean,
Ronaldo
but
is a
do you-
difference maker. That's the thing. Right now, you're being like this because you like Messi more than Ronaldo, and that's completely fine. That is completely fine. But I'm letting you know, based on what we've seen from Messi, he doesn't play well with others if he doesn't want to. He walks on the field whenever he feels like it.
Yeah.
He doesn't fight for balls anymore. You know, he's not
Just
your
because
leader.
you
He's
like,
not the player.
just because you don't like his playing style is with the reason you're saying this.
Well, his playing style is the problem right now.
And we'll put him somewhere where it's not a problem.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll see when it happens. We'll see.
What if
And
he stays?
he could stay?
So okay, what if he stays and everything goes back to old Barcelona ways? Is that? I mean,
It depends who you bring in for him.
who are you going to bring in for him?
You know, bringing players that are gonna know exactly who are you going to bring in. That's the
Exactly,
question.
yeah.
They already brought in the wrong coach.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, they're bringing in the wrong coach. So I mean,
that's going to be just their thing of being like, oh, we're going to have ¿cómo se llama este vato? Johan Cruyff DNA with Coleman coming in, the Dutch guys, and
I don't-
Frankie de Jong's the future, and then he knows how to play the 4-3-3, total football, blah, blah, blah. And
it's everything you got to change for Barcelona. Their defense is garbage. Their midfield is getting old. I mean, you got the young who's there, pretty much the only one that's kind of reliable right
Or
now.
what if it's just Bayern Munich is just that far ahead of the curve?
So the thing, okay, let's talk Bayern now. Their future doesn't seem. Their biggest worry right now would be finding a replacement for Lewandowski and Mueller in the next 2 years.
Okay.
Lewandowski's 31, Mueller is 30, I believe, 31 as well.
Don't worry, they're already working on that. Pinche,
On
they
what?
have Haaland. Don't worry, he's on the
Yeah,
way.
so I mean, exactly.
Haaland's on the way.
Exactly. Haaland's Dortmund, he's most likely going to end up in Bayern Munich. So,
Yeah.
so that's a perfect replacement for Lewandowski right
So
there.
there you go. I mean,
So look for someone to replace Mueller. I mean, people were wondering if they're ever going to be able to replace Ribery and Robin, and they did just fine.
yeah.
And they added
Philipp Lahm.
Sane to the lineup.
That's
so
crazy.
I mean, it's
That's
insane.
crazy.
It's insane, dude. Their defense is super solid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Neuer still has what more years ahead of him, right? How old is Neuer? 35.
yeah, somewhere around there.
So
he has
I mean,
a couple years
goalkeepers,
left.
what they can go up to 40.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he has 3 solid years in prime, I guess. you know?
Prime time.
Prime time. But then look, you got Alphonso Davies, 19 years old. You got Kimmich, who's in probably his prime right now. Then you got Boateng, who's an old head, he's getting out. But then you got Sule, 24 years old. You got David Alaba, 28 years old. You got Hernandez, who's also there. You got so many options. Midfielders, you got Goretzka, Tolisso. Thiago's still there if he doesn't go anywhere. If they manage to keep Coutinho, who knows? I don't think they will. But Bayern, they're set.
Yeah, they're set
They
for
really don't have to worry much.
a while.
But yeah, I mean, Bayern's looking great. Barcelona are in a pickle. They have to figure stuff out. I really thought they were gonna go for Xavi as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
If not, try to go for Pochettino. That didn't happen either, which amazes me because nobody's going for Pochettino, and he's
Yeah,
such a
right.
good coach.
Right?
That comes to
just
tell
there
you.
for
It
the
comes to
taking.
tell you it's like what's is there something wrong with him? What's going on, dude? Like, because he changed Tottenham's like culture.
Yeah. And then he left, and then they valieron madre. Like, really, after Pochettino left, like,
Yeah, Mourinho wasn't gonna solve anything.
Mourinho isn't a solver. You're asking Mourinho to solve something he's not made for. He's not made for Tottenham.
Yeah,
But yeah, so that was a good game.
it was.
I'm looking at my computer. Computer died. Hopefully, it's recoverable.
Oh man, problem after problem, man.
It's all good, buddy. As long as we get it fixed by episode 30, we'll be fine.
Yeah,
Big episode.
But I mean, dude. So, are we ready to move on to the next game?
Wow, what a game that we have. Again, we have Red Bulls Leipzig, who definitely did not. I wasn't expecting them to be anywhere near where they asked. But yeah, so it seems like our guest is ready. Let's bring on one of my friends. Haven't seen him in a while. He's wearing his Olympique Lyon fan jersey. The only Olympique Lyon fan that I know. I don't. Do you know any?
I don't.
I do not know a single other Lyon fan. This man has been a Lyon fan since Gourcuff, before Gourcuff, Benzema days. ¿Cómo se llama? Pinche, the season boy. By the way, you're clapping and I can't hear you, so might want to fix that as I give you the hype. There it is.
Sorry, I just don't want to bother this
No,
beautiful
the boy who has gone through so much, the Fofanas, the Nabi Fakirs, give me more Lyon players from the past.
I can't even name any.
Gonalons, Dejan Lovren, Lloris. Please welcome
Look at him.
the boy. Please welcome my friend Juan Carlos. How are you, dude?
Oh man, it's an honor. It's like I'm on his universe, man. This is it's an honor to be with you too, man. I've been following you guys since you started.
Appreciate
I'm really
that,
proud
man.
of you, bro. Straight up, though, I'm really proud of you. I know you say it's a hobby, fool, but I'm really proud of you, man. I'm really proud of you. This is really cool. I'm really proud of your guests too, man. I love hearing your commentary. I'm a big fan. I always like your videos and stuff, man.
Thank you.
Big
Fun-
shout out to both of you, man. Big
Fun
shout out.
fun fact. Nobody's gonna get this, but the seasons, the Suchlings started
Okay.
with this man.
Oh, really?
This is the man that
I love the
started with
Such.
him. The seasons, the Suchings, the seasons of Such,
Oh,
all
great.
kinds of Such, and the seasons
It's
that
amazing.
follow the Such.
It's
So
amazing.
season
It's a
greetings.
wonderful world.
So yeah, your boys made it to, I guess, semifinals, beating Manchester City. So
Hey, much love, man.
so
I love Leon because I hate City so much.
So honestly, look, I don't remember what episode you commented because we talked shit about Leon and you were like, you posted and you commented like, put some respect on Leon. I cannot remember what episode you did. I laughed it off and I was like, ha, sure. And look at me now.
He was right.
Like, the boys are in.
He's back. He's back to laugh at us, man.
So, what did you think about that game against Man City? I know you were watching. I know you were enjoying the hell out of it. The one person in San Diego. By the way, who's on the jersey? Is that Gourcuff or just a blank one?
Oh man, it's my it's actually I'm so ratchet with this, man. I don't know if you can see it's my tore up Lacazette.
Yeah,
nice.
the boy, Laka.
It's all tore up. Yeah, this is the we fell against who was it? Who beat us? I think it was Ajax. Yeah.
Yeah.
We fell against Ajax Europa League semifinal jersey here, 2016, 2017.
I know what that feels like.
Yeah, Manchester United, Vale Verga. But yeah, so tell us, how did you enjoy this game? Who are these people on your team? The only one I can really know is Lopes, because you told me about Lopes years ago after Lloris left. He's the real deal, Holyfield. Obviously, Memphis Depay,
Dembele.
and Dembele. So
Yeah.
who are these
Yeah, man.
people? Why should we follow? Who should we follow? Go.
Yeah, so let me start off with the Manchester Manchester versus Leon on Saturday. Yeah, man, I like you. You know, I thought logically, and you know, obviously we're gonna lose. We're gonna get obliterated, right? I mean, it's Man City, man. You know what I mean? But I kept on just thinking in the back of my mind, like we beat them last year, technically. You know, 2-1 when we had Fekir and Ferland Mendy, who went to Real Madrid, and Tanguy Ndombele before he got destroyed by your boy Mourinho.
Oh boy.
You know, I was like, you know, we have a blueprint to beat these big giants. Like, it's just kind of stick to your guns, defend well. You know, don't let them cross the lines. Just block every passing lane that there is, and just kind of get lucky. See if you get lucky, and we have that lucky spark in Maxwell Cornet, man. We have that lucky spark in Maxwell Cornet, man, specifically. And who is it? Carl Toko Ekambi is playing like a crazy role. He played in Villarreal. He was on loan. He played at Villarreal, and then they loaned him to us this past season. He's been doing really well. Before that, he was with Anji, but he was really good. You can tell by his potential on FIFA. But he's pretty damn good. And Dembele is over there too. And Depay, obviously, he's coming off that injury. But above all else, man, I mean, it's the midfield and the tactics that Rudy Garcia put out there, man. It's working beautifully. It's just being that underdog, that Atletico Madrid type of blueprint. Just go for it when you can. Just stay back and just get lucky. And that's what happened on Saturday. I think, man, just strategy just paid off. We're fully confident being the underdog, and I feel like it's an underdog tournament, man. Like this tournament is just so crazy. But I did have that hope. But I'll tell you this much: you ask anybody around me, I was asking them for good luck since we lost against Juve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it was actually that Juve game after we won 1-0 that y'all were like, Leon Vale, gorro.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have agreed, but come on, man, we just won, fools. Come on, give us
it's crazy because Cormet, he has 6 goals in Champions League and 4 of them were against City.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, and then, I mean, I usually say prove me wrong, and Leon definitely proved everybody wrong. And I mean, tell us, is this usually the blueprint again too with Leon? Is their way of doing things are young kids and they know how to find young talent, and obviously you have to pay with a little bit more older, but is that still the core of the philosophy of Leon that's carried them into what now is a semifinal?
Yeah, man. For right now, it's just kind of been like, we're the French league in particular. Those leagues that just kind of it's not a farmers league, number one, but we do dish out a bunch of products.
Yeah,
like it's like you look at every team. They start off like you look at the starting 11 of Bordeaux starting off this season. You're not going to see like 6 or 7 of those dudes next year, like at all. Mm-hmm. And Leon kind of works like that. All the time. Like this year, like last year, it was Fekir, it was Ndombele, it was Mendy, amongst others, and we brought in a couple people to replace them, but obviously they're not as good as they are. We brought in Thiago Mendes to replace Mendy. I mean Ndombele, and Mendes didn't even start. You know what I mean? But it is that invest in your youth teams, develop them, have them flourish. 22, 23, 24 comes around, you send them to the dream team, which is the Karim Benzema prototype, the Lacazette prototype, the Ferland Mendy now Real Madrid prototype, the Samuel Umtiti prototype.
Yeah.
We do that. But goddamn it, I'm tired, bro. Like goddamn, like I became a Leon fan after they won everything, and you were there, and then we just started losing everything, dude. Gourcuff embodies me, man. Like they just broke. Like that fool just broke. Where is he? He wants to be a tennis player now. Like
really?
That fool won League One Player of the Year 2008, 2009, and he's over there getting his licenses for tennis. Dude is 33 years old. His dad is coaching. His dad is more passionate about his league. Yeah,
so, he's gonna get injured. So he always is.
So can I know the French league ended early, which completely sucked for Lyon because you guys were in 7th place.
Yeah,
and it's literally only 3 points. 9 points away from 4th place, which is making Champions League.
Yeah.
With plenty of games left. So, I mean, you don't have Champions League next year unless you win the Champions League this year. So, I mean, obviously that adds a little bit more to the team, to jugar con ganas to make Champions League. But as a fan, how worried are you that you won't get Champions League next year?
Oh, I'm for sure. Champions League for me is dead. Ever since they lost that Coupe de la Ligue, you know, against PSG, echaron garra, como tú dices, they put their heart on the line, but they lost 0-0 on penalties. Like, that's trash. Like, bro, you're supposed to like play for your like, and that's that. You weren't even playing for Champions. They were playing for Europa League at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At this point, I'm like, damn. Like, I hope that Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain pass to the final, and I don't give anything. I just hope that we lose, and by some technicality they give us their Champions League spot. Like, that's what I'm hoping for, best case scenario.
Yeah.
Being honest, you know, and that's just me being humble. Yeah, I do feel like that Lyon could win, but no matches. It's like a microscopic negative 1.1%. Here I go, you know. But we all
Yes.
know that Bayern is going to take it. You know. What I mean?
So I mean, with your honest prediction,
after
seeing what Bayern did to
Yeah.
Barcelona,
Yeah,
what do you think is gonna happen for that game?
¿Sabes qué? That, you know, unfortunately, you know, this is probably the best time to be a Lyon fan. We're better than Barcelona right now, man.
Oh,
Wow.
Fighting words.
Wow.
True
Nice.
though. It's very true.
Yeah.
Only in one way. We're not gonna get beat 8-2. We're gonna get beat maybe like a respectable 3-1, maybe 4-1. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Respectable.
But with a
Yeah.
fighting chance. A fighting
A
chance.
little, yeah. At least you know you're not done at minute 15 or minute 20. You'll be all right. Yeah.
I can see that. Hopefully, man. I mean, I love an underdog story. I loved Ajax last year in the Champions League, and I got heartbroken when Tottenham beat them. I think Ajax Liverpool would have been a better final. Though I think PSG Bayern would be a greater final. Yes. Though I think Leipzig Lyon would be such
What
an
a
amazing
wild
to
ass.
watch.
Bro, and the craziest shit is that we met in the group stages, and
Yeah.
I was like, these fools are shit. Like, how the fuck? Like, these guys are not that good. I mean, Lyon is crappy, and Leipzig tied, and then we beat them at their house.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's with
Like,
Timo
with-
Werner too.
yeah, I mean, Timo Werner is just. I know they're not.
Hey, the boy. The boy.
Be careful.
Hey, the boy. That's my boy
Tony's
now.
boy now.
The boy.
I know. I was gonna cut myself off to congratulate him. Dude,
Season.
what's up with Chelsea always getting these super stacked teams, bro?
Yeah. Well,
All the time, dude.
oh,
All the time.
I wouldn't
You gotta
mind.
Look at your reinforcements. Ziyech, that's a
Ziyech.
dream, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That boy. Then we're gonna have Hakim. Not Hakimi. Havertz.
Should have gotten him too.
De una
Totally
vez.
stole him.
That was. I mean, who do you guys have for us, Leon? Send him over,
I
boy.
guess stop rating, dude. Go
I mean,
somewhere
you guys are
else,
probably gonna
man.
end up losing the pie. The pie said he's ready for a big club now.
Oh, ow.
Yeah.
Ow,
Hey,
ow.
man, tell him Depay, Memphis Depay deserves that, man. He's
Like,
done
I
so
mean-
much. He deserves it more. No, it's just Picha. Yeah, I don't even want to
He,
talk about
he
it
left
here.
Man U. I mean, he said it when he was at Man U. He wasn't mature enough to handle that responsibility. Went back to Lyon and started killing it again. You know.
Yeah.
And I mean, who knows where he's gonna end up?
Wait, maybe he stays. Maybe
Maybe
he
he
stays with
stays,
the
yeah.
Champions League winning side.
There's definitely being a lot of underdog stories over the last couple of years. You got Croatia in the World Cup final.
Not even that in sports right now in general, especially with
Yeah.
this whole COVID thing, and that's why it's anybody's game. Anybody's game.
That's why this one game series instead of the two legs helps the underdog so much.
Oh hell yeah!
It helps
Do you like
them
it,
so
boy?
much.
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, it gives us a fighting
We'll
chance.
see.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it gives us that chance that we don't have. This is surreal right now. I just feel like we're in like you know how the NCAA tournament, the Final Four. You know how all those teams feel like they're winners already and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of feel. Obviously, they don't feel that way. I'm just a fucking humble ass fool.
Oh, so seasons. Oh, seasons,
No,
boy.
ganar, güey. Look, check this out, man. I go for Necaxa. I
Yeah.
go for Mazatlán.
Oh.
I go for Mexico. I used to go for the Chargers. I think I used to go for the Padres. I used to go for this. I still go for the San Diego State Aztecs. They don't win anything. You know what I mean?
It was
Nobody
last
wins
year, boy.
Anything, bro. Leon menos, güey. No manches. So it's like, you know, I'm just hoping that they win something. Como dijo mi papá, he sent me a message in the morning or late night on Saturday, because everybody knows I'm ecstatic about Leon. And he's like, hey, parece que los perdedores se están volviendo ganadores, ¿verdad, amigo?
Oh man.
Saludos de Aguacalientes. Seasons
Yeah.
greetings.
Yeah, that's my luck, man. So shoot, I hope that they, you know, they just give it all their all. That's all I'm expecting.
And I'm pretty sure they will, and that's what gotten them this far. Honestly, is it's just wanting it more than the others. My pick was Man City, just because before all of this,
No.
because they weren't going to have Champions League next year. So not having that and just fighting for your life, I think changes that, and that one game dynamic in a neutral field. You know, you always talk about it, like what would happen on a neutral ground, neutral field, and on a one game. It's crazy.
We're living it. We're seeing it now.
Hey, can I ask you guys something on the game that on Bayern and Barca game? Just on your thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it what? To me, that game reminded me of that 7-0 Brazil Germany.
Yep.
No.
Just a destruction of a machine.
Is that what it reminded you of?
I think the difference was for that Brazil game, they lost Thiago Silva and Neymar for that game, which they were both playing great. Neymar was having a great tournament.
Oh, but they lost the boy Umtiti, former Leon.
Yeah, but you've been playing Lenglet more than Umtiti. And the thing is, Barca,
The COVID boy.
ever since we came back from COVID, Barca didn't look like themselves. You know, they choked the La Liga title
Yeah.
over to Real Madrid. And, I mean, they looked good against Napoli. I wasn't expecting them to, like, beat Napoli like that.
Oh boy, none. Coppa Italia champion at Napoli.
Exactly. And then, I mean, I knew Bayern was going to, I predicted 3-0 for Bayern to win. I don't think, I wasn't expecting 8-2. But yeah, it's just I was just talking about it earlier. Barca is heading to a dark hole right now, and it's gonna be really hard to like find a way out. And speaking from experience, you know, as a Man U fan, we've been in a dark hole for years already since Ferguson left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think Ronald Koeman is the new David Moyes?
None, boy. It's the same thing. That's what I was telling you. Like, they just want
It
that.
changes
Oh my
anything, man.
God.
It's gonna be the same thing.
They want that. They want that. Pinche. Johan Cruyff DNA because he's Dutch and want to activate Nigel De Jong's inner potential for Frankie De Jong's inner potential for total football and revive Barcelona that way and give some life to a bunch of
It's gonna be
30-something-year-olds.
hard. I don't think he's the man for the job. I really thought they were gonna go for Xavi. I mean, Xavi had first told him, I don't want a project that's halfway through the season.
Good.
And I now that the season ended, I really thought they would give Xavi a chance, but maybe in the future.
Oh, definitely.
Because we're starting to see all those players that we grew up watching become coaches now, and I think it's super dope that we're seeing that.
I don't like it. They're not going through the training that classic managers had to go. The grueling assistant training, this training. Even Lampard, bro. He coached Derby County. Oh, I was. Next year they had Rooney as a player coach. Like, get ready.
But this is how they get the experience. This is how all the other coaches that have 30 plus years of coaching experience. That's how they started 30 years ago.
And then you have people like Jurgen Klopp that are running circles around these guys.
Dude, what's up with all the German coaches, man? What's up with the?
Well, no mames, güey. 7-1, boy. Did you not see, boy? 7-1, boy.
Futbolera, Alemania.
See, güey.
Oosh, man.
It's gonna happen, boy. So how many World Cups, boy, till we win a World Cup in Mexico?
How many World Cups do we win a World Cup? Man, please return the faith that I had pre-2014, bro, on that team.
Oh boy.
And then I'll answer that question.
Oh boy, not looking
I
likely,
don't really know
boy.
what to say, man. Like, I don't even know which league to support. La de Salcido or La Liga MX. Like, I'm so confused.
That's your question. Who should you support?
In the Mexican League?
I mean, no, la Necaxa, güey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mazatlan, because he's from Mazatlan.
Mazatlan has a team now.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah.
team. Yeah. Oh, so who are you gonna choose? Mazatlan, Necaxa.
So,
Final.
pinches dos pierden, güey. El que no pierda, güey.
Oh,
Pues,
fuck. Just celebrate it.
Me valen verga, pinches equipos, man. I don't understand, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
the-
Necaxa is the same thing as the French league. Fool. They bring in a team one year, and then 6 months later, not even a year later,
Yeah.
they have a different team.
Yeah, es una granja
¿Qué
en
pedo?
Necaxa.
Oh,
Y
luego-
no hay descenso para hacerla peor.
It's that pinche player manager, Palencia, güey. No, güey.
No,
They're
it's
following
the
Europe's lead, boy.
Necaxa is a team in the Mexican League that teams send their players on loan to develop, and they do good. And Necaxa makes playoffs with that team, but they don't win it, and then those players leave.
Mira, güey.
And for example, you have Angulo, el Chicote, se fueron a Chivas. Then you have the América player. What's his
You're
name?
hurting him. You're hurting him.
¿Cómo se llama el de la América? Que se la saca de ahí otra vez. Back to America.
Everybody, man.
Everybody.
I forgot his name.
Es el hermano grande.
Yeah, so I mean,
The boys.
this is what happens when you that one of those
None, boy.
low money
Mira,
level
güey.
teams, I guess.
Pinches días de Sergio Almaguer, el ruso Peña, Alex Aguinaga, the boys that beat Manchester United in 1996 in the World Cup
You know what? I'm tired of your shit, man. You're always bringing something negative about Man United. I'm tired of it.
It's something positive.
Leave me
about
alone. Leave me alone.
One against the likes of Paul Scholes,
man.
the likes of ¿cómo se llama el
Darren
portero?
Fletcher, don't forget Darren
Oh,
Fletcher.
the great David Fletcher, boy, the great.
David.
O'Shea?
Oh shit, no, man. I wasn't even born with. Wes Brown. Wild ass.
I wasn't even born.
Dude, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was on
Who?
the team.
Who?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Who?
I don't know how old you think I am, but
Yeah, no way.
I don't know.
But definitely.
Dude, Necaxa beat Madrid in the 2001 World Cup.
Yeah, the boys.
That's it. I have to go back years and shit. Archive.
Definitely, boy. But yeah, also Juan Carlos JC over here is a fantastic singer. He also
nice.
led a great band by the name of Interscape back a couple years. Famously played at the Cat Club in Hollywood Boulevard to an audience of two
Great
ladies in
stories,
the back. I was there playing bass. I also played guitar with him at Soma San Diego in side stage, and my guitar was not plugged in.
That's true, but he still played, man.
It was
a
fun.
trooper. He was
Tony's a
good.
great air guitarist, man. He's proven it many times before.
Yeah. But what are you doing now, boy? I know you have a clothing line, which is what you're wearing on your head, Perseverance.
That's right. That's right.
So check that out. Let us know where that's at. And then you have a Ambition in Transition, a new album coming out. Pa que veas, cabrón. Pa que veas como te quiero, güey. No mames, güey. We haven't talked in years, güey.
bro.
Yeah.
detailed. Yeah.
But tell
so
me, boy,
good,
what's
bro.
up, boy?
Resonates. Yeah, man. So yeah, I used to be part of a band called Interscape. El compadre aquí, he was like, he was a manager, man, straight up manager, jockey, quien sabe qué onda, too many things, man. He was one in one. But the point is, we created some memories, but it's a long time in the making for me to just produce my own music and just go on artist identity and find myself. So now I'm finally grounded, man. I want to know what road I chose, and I'm going down that same path, man, which is just a success, bro. I'm just trying to get the success, bro. So
That's right, bro.
I'm gonna be dropping that EP. It's gonna be Ambition in Transition is the name of the EP. So it bodies what I was, which is that I don't even know music that I used to be and still make. It's still within me, and just into the transition that I'm going towards as an artist, a musical artist. You'll find a plethora of sounds when it comes to the likings that I enjoy, and I'm sure that you know it.
I can recognize a Juan Carlos song
Tony, bro, that's what it is.
based on a strumming pattern. It's weird.
Yeah, man, it's insane, but it's gonna be really dope. It's sonically beautiful. It really coincides with where I'm at in this time of day, this world that we call it right now, society. So yeah, be on the lookout for it. It's gonna be dropping on August 28th, Friday, August 28th. You can find it on perseverenceclothing.net. That's the website for the music as well as the clothing company.
Somewhere there.
www.perseverenceclothing.net. You can also follow me on IG if you want to look at the project and my day-to-day, and just follow me. Look out for me at juan.carlos.619.
Yeah.
But yeah, just gonna be dropping that. There's as you can see, I have a clothing line here, so I'm making all kinds of clothing products that I think everybody will enjoy. It's the usual stuff, you know what I mean, like tank tops, hats, gear, shorts.
There are some very tasteful female shorts that I think you would look good in.
Oh,
there are some very good male shorts, sir, or whatever your preference is, that I have over there. Yeah, check them out, man. Show them some love.
For sure.
Yeah, perseverenceclothing.net. The brand is what I embody. Perseverance, man. We're all about it. Persistence leads to perseverance. Right?
I got you, boy. Juan Carlos, one of the best, most, I don't want to say like lazy looking. It's lazy looking, but he's really good midfielders I've ever played with. Pinche vato huevón looking, but he gets the ball done. He tiene una patadura. Good center defensive mid, amazing, good
Nice.
player. I hope to see you soon, bro. Thank you for joining. I'll hit you up right after we're done here, and hopefully we get to see you back, and hopefully celebrating Leon passing into the final.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go ahead and preview. I
I
think
mean, by the time we have the next episode, we'll have the Champions League we'll have the champion already. So.
Ah, pues vas a estar campeón, güey. Vas a estar campeón, güey. Vas a
Yeah.
estar un cabrón, güey. Yeah,
I'm
no, it's
off.
gonna be great.
Hey, the team for me is already a champion, man. They couldn't have done more, more with the way that they are, man. That budget and just that mentality, man. Para mí, ya ganaron, güey. I mean, we won the UEFA Champions League, the women's, consecutively for like 4 or 5 years, but
Yeah.
that'll console me for now. Pero muy amable los dos. Muchas gracias. And don't be too harsh on Man U, man. They're gonna come back.
Valen verga esos güeyes. Valen madre.
Chelsea's a great team. They better fight for the Premier League, bro. And yeah, man, Chivas is cool too. What's up? And you play for Necaxa, Tony, so don't show them some love.
Yeah, Necaxa's
Much
the
love,
boys.
man. I really appreciate you both.
Nah, ahí estás, boy.
Alright,
I'll hit
man.
you up right now.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
for
Ya
joining
estás.
us, bro. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
thank you too. Good luck. Bless you. Take
Later.
care.
Yep. Salud.
What a great guy,
All right.
man. That
That was
pretty good.
fun. Well, that was the first time we've done that. Having a
And-
guest mid show.
And it's something we're planning on doing as well, just call-ins and or Zooms.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of you have actually told me and told Tony, great to be on the show, and we do a lot of interviews, but we don't necessarily do that during the show, so it's kind of like change and pace. It's pretty cool. But real quick, we're gonna move on.
Yeah,
because
definitely going to move on because we've talked a lot about soccer. This is the longest episode of Two Balls and a Mic that we're ever going to have.
Just SD Loyal lost against Phoenix Rising, didn't play that well, and Valió Madre. So we're not gonna focus on SD Loyal right now.
It was a good. It was a good game. I predicted that we would lose 2-0,
Yeah.
and we did. So
Yeah.
I got it right. On to the next one. Reno 18 something. We've already beat them in the preseason handedly. I think we have a good chance
Yeah.
to win this one. So it's gonna be on Saturday. Check me out during the Zoom for that. But definitely going to go ahead and move on away from the soccer, from the spherical. Sorry that for those that listened at this point for Football Inside, welcome and thank you for
my baseball insights,
which was amazing last week. Me
didn't
cagué,
record.
güey. Me cagué.
which I didn't record.
I forgot to record 100%. That was on me. But no, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Hard Knocks a little bit, just because that was something that focused on your team.
Dude, it was honestly super entertaining. It's different this year. It's so
Well, yeah,
different.
it's two
compared-
teams.
No, other than that, it's so much different compared to other years. You used to watching them full on be tackling by now. First 3 weeks are no pads. Just
Yeah.
walkthroughs.
So it
No
opened with
preseason games.
Coach Lynn telling everybody on the Zoom things like, I'm trying to keep y'all safe. I had the COVID.
which I didn't know he had it.
Yeah, no. Look, it looks good on him, I guess, now moving forward. And you couldn't even tell, but
Yeah, so you could tell the team's working really hard. I know the Rams probably spent millions of dollars to build those facilities that they built for a COVID-free environment to train on, which, I mean, I guess it's not a bad investment.
it's not.
Because at the end of the day, you're fighting two teams. Like Coach Lynn said, we have two enemies now: our schedule and COVID. And he said probably COVID is probably the toughest one.
Secret. No, and then
Like, dude,
it's crazy how I don't know how they're gonna do it, man. I just
it's gonna
don't
be
know
so
how
hard 'cause
football NFL's gonna do it.
it's hard predicting because say the Buccaneers, you have Tom Brady, you have him 3 games in, say he gets COVID,
Who's a senior citizen at this point, Tom Brady, and like
and it's really dangerous if he gets it.
yeah, bro.
No, but look, say he gets infected. Now you don't have him for week 4, and
or 5 because it's 2 weeks of quarantine.
So it's and there goes 2 games. You lose those 2 games.
There goes your 2 games
yeah.
of fantasy season. I mean, let's say Christian McCaffrey gets it.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
jeez.
dude.
Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, man. I need
Fantasy
him.
football is gonna be insane with this, man.
Yeah, no. I mean, there has
It's
to be
gonna
at least
be a
like
lot of picking backups.
a 5 IR COVID slots.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be really
tough.
crazy. And then you got crazy ass guys like Alex Smith, who had his leg just torn off. That's coming
Dude.
back to play, and this was like, hey, I got this. This is what you play for. I'm like, no way. Like, you already made your money, bro. Like, stay safe, bro. I saw that.
It's
I
great
saw you
that he's
come back.
cleared, but dude, I don't think he should play, bro. Like, dude, you're risking. I know football's your passion, bro. You made the money already.
Now-
you proved yourself.
Now, if this dude comes in and takes Dwayne Haskins' job, the fuck, Dwayne Haskins?
Man,
Que pedo, güey. Que pedo, güey.
dude.
I mean,
Props to him for
Oh,
the
yeah,
recovery
100%.
process. Oh my god,
I'd
amazing,
never,
dude.
straight up,
Amazing.
I would never do that.
Well, if I was him, by now I'd probably be fat if I was like him. Like I would have broken my leg.
I'm gonna split that. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably be fat. Just you saying that.
But yeah, it's just.
I mean, and that's as much, Hard Knocks right now is as much football action as we have.
I love Jalen Ramsey's little segment though.
Yes.
He pissed off the media. We're media people technically, but we're not to the point where we're gonna ask someone.
Our
the
life
question.
doesn't depend
Exactly.
on that shit right now.
They asked him, "Oh, so does not having a new contract impact anything?" He's like, "My agent and the front office will handle that." Said it 3 times, and they kept bothering him, like
Yeah.
wanting him to say something else, and he walked out on them, dude.
I'm just here
Props
so I
to
don't
him.
get fined. Just here
Straight
so I
up.
don't get
And they
fined.
begged him to come back. He came back, and dude, he told them like, "Hey, that's the answer. Like, I'm not gonna. Sorry, it's not what you guys want to hear, but it's what I feel. I'm not
Hey
worried."
man. Hey Jalen, you wanted to come to LA? And
to
just
LA,
handle
bro.
it, bro. Like this is what happens in LA. Pretty sure this wouldn't have happened in Jacksonville. And if it did, I mean,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
you can pretty much go along with it and you run the town, but you're just a medium fish in a supersized large ocean
Okay,
pond.
he's not just a medium fish. He's one of the best in the league.
No, but in LA,
Oh, yeah.
very much a medium fish.
Yes.
When you have LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard in
Yeah,
that same
yeah.
city, like superstars. Come on,
Yeah.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah. I laughed at how the players were so worried to
Chicharito.
take a. Wow. Dude, I think Jalen Ramsey probably makes more.
Clayton
right?
Kershaw.
True.
Cody Bellinger.
Mike Trout.
He's in Anaheim, so no.
That's L.A. County.
County. All
What do
right,
you know about
all right,
LA,
dude.
bro? What do you
All
know
right,
about
because
LA?
Santee's totally San Diego, bro. I mean, it is, but we
True,
got
true.
issues with some people in Santee.
Hey, Tatis though.
Tatis. How about
my
Tatis?
boy. Oh my God,
Tatis
man.
Tatis is leading the league and was tied
Homers.
for home runs. They were leading 5-0 in against the Texas Rangers, and then I don't know. That was in the bottom of the third this Saturday, so I don't know what the score is right now. I don't want to go ahead and jinx it. Let's find out. Let's find out. What is the score right now? And as we're talking about, Tatis will move into the NBA.
7-3.
7-3. Padres are up. Bottom of the 6. Awesome. NBA.
NBA playoffs, man. They're finally here.
Lillard. Damian Lillard. Logo Lillard is just murdering.
I can
3
see it
points.
now. Dame hits it from the logo. 50-point game for Dame. Cuts the lead by 27. Lakers in 4.
Damn. Oh shit.
Lakers in 4.
Nah, Lakers in 6. But
Lakers in 4.
They're gonna make them. Maybe they're making them in 6. But no, I mean Lakers are doing awesome right now.
Now the Clippers are up 85-79. in the third.
After being down a couple of dozen points, the Clippers
Yeah,
are here
they
to
came
play. They came back. It's the third quarter against the Mavs. Mavs have a really good, really solid team. They got Doncic. They got the unicorn,
young team.
Kristaps Porzingis.
They're gonna be dangerous in a couple of years.
Yeah.
But they're not.
They're not at the level
yeah,
of the Clippers.
But they could get there because Doncic
Doncic is nasty. That fool
he's
is
a natural
nasty.
talent, dude. Playing pro with he's been playing with grown men since 14. So
Yeah, so he's been a professional for a while.
and then you got the Nuggets beat Utah Jazz 135-125.
Jaws.
Raptors ended up winning, predicted. Celtics beat the 76ers, which is a good matchup. Celtics 76ers.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's gonna be fun. Finally, Lakers play tomorrow. They haven't had a playoff basketball game in years.
Yeah. So I don't know. You guys might be rusty. So we'll see.
We'll see how that goes.
Clippers have been there for a while. This past couple seasons, just in playoffs, just getting
It's
ready
been
for this moment right
It's been
now.
a long time for the Lakers, probably almost a decade.
Yeah, one time. And see, here's the thing with this whole argument of oh, do these COVID tournaments, is it gonna matter? Is it gonna matter just as much? If I ask Juan Carlos, is that Olympique Lyon Champions League title, if they win it, is it gonna count just as much? Of course it is.
Yes.
Of course it is. Ask anybody else though. I don't know. Same thing with this.
Mm-hmm.
If the Clippers win, I'm gonna be all Olympique Lyon and celebrate the hell out of it. I guess everybody's gonna put their asterisk on it, whatever they want, but it's gonna count as good as a championship to me.
I don't know about the NBA because they did play some games to try to close out the seeding for playoffs.
Uh-huh.
You are doing all the playoff games that you need to. Like it's still 7 game series, So for me, the NBA is still full on counts.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
I see
there was
that.
a lot of teams that were eliminated already that had no chance of making playoffs.
I mean, Portland Trailblazers weren't going to go until they asked for it. So, and then they really asked for it, and they're like, "All right, guys," and they let them in, and now they're going to sneak in and knock out the Lakers in 4.
that's not happening.
No, if they knock out the Lakers, it's going to be in 7.
Oh.
It's going to be so
That'd be
fun.
really
I
tough,
am
though.
Team Lillard all the way if it happens.
I like Lillard too.
I like the boy, but no, he's he's the only hope. But even then, I want a Western Conference Finals because I don't want it to be like, oh, you know, the best didn't play against
Lakers,
the best.
Clippers.
Yeah, I want it to be the best against the best.
On
But
the East, who do you have on the East?
in the East, Giannis. Wait, I'm honest. Giannis is just
Well,
gonna destroy.
who do you play in the Eastern Conference?
It's gonna be Giannis versus the
Raptors?
Milwaukee Giannis's versus Toronto Raptors.
Nice. I love to see the Celtics up there. I love to see a final game be Celtics Lakers. That'd be great.
Nah, I'm okay. I'm not a purist like that, basketball purist. Same. I mean,
Yeah,
not like
for
I'm in
soccer,
soccer.
you
I
are,
like
yeah.
in soccer I like Barcelona's.
Yeah.
I like my Real Madrid's in there.
Your Clásicos.
Clásicos. Yeah, I love those matches.
Yeah,
but in
yeah.
basketball, you know, it looks nice.
By the way, shout out. I believe you had the person that called us, right? That said the DM for
Oh yeah,
for the
dude.
Soccer Loco gift
Yep.
card.
Congratulations to ¿cómo se llama este vato? Joshua Johnson. Definitely.
Joshua.
Congratulations, buddy. Well, I mean, we already sent it to you. Hopefully, you already spent it, and hopefully, it got to you.
A lot of
this
you
time.
missed out, dude, because
No,
we didn't receive
definitely.
the DM kind of late.
See you, vato. But no, I mean, we're gonna keep doing that. Just letting little nuggets here and there in episodes. Just letting you guys know if you guys want some free stuff, let us know, and that you. If you see this, let us know, and I'll go ahead and get you. I'll get you one of those San Diego Loyal masks from Soccer Loco.
Ooh.
Be the first person to DM me.
Ooh.
Just DM me or him or the count or 2 balls and a
Saying
mic.
that you want your free mask.
I like and then like I was gonna say send me a picture of where you're gonna put your mask on.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's weird.
What?
Stop.
All right.
Just send us that.
All right, that wraps it up. Next week, it'll be Champions League. We'll have a champion, and it'll be episode 30, so we might do something special for it.
30th episode.
30
That's-
weeks, man.
That sounds like a lot. It sounds more than it is. Shout out to Tacos El Vaquero on 3rd Avenue in front of 3 Punks Ale. Check them out. Delicious, delicious. I'm kind of craving. I've been craving it for a while.
Shout out to Soccer Shot.
Yep, Soccer Shot, J
Over on
Street,
J Street and Broadway.
Ahí están. Check them out. 2 balls, 10% discount.
And Fierce Beats.
¿Qué onda, vato? Maybe we'll hit you up for a remix of the song. Check out Fierce Beats, Fierce_Beats on Instagram. Again, same thing. 10% off. Use the code 2 balls. It's number 2 balls, and you'll get 10% off any type of beat. Hit him up. Really cool guy. Special thanks to Juan Carlos. Check out Perseverance Clothing.
joining,
Check
man.
out Ambition in Transition. Go ahead and link those on the bottom. And if you guys want to join, let us know, and we'll definitely try to have you guys on.
It was fun talking to someone else, too.
Yeah,
On the show.
definitely. Absolutely.
All right, man.
Catch you
See
later.
you guys next week.